Well, hello, how are you? Hope you're all doing well. Slightly different angle this week in our coffee, and the reason for that is we're in King's Cross Underground Station. Now, they, at the best of times, London Transport, don't like you filming within the station at the best of times. So as I'm sitting here having the coffee in the Underground Station at a coffee place, I'm not even going to risk it on my normal camera, so I'm actually doing this on my phone, right? So hence that's why the photo or the picture might not be as up to 4K as it normally is, but we'll see what we can do in the edit and sort of clean it up for you. There you go. Anyway, that gives you a sort of scene of where we are. So we're in Gramos, which is a coffee shop, which is in the King's Cross bit of the Underground. Here at King's Cross St Pancras, because you've got King's Cross St Pancras station. Sorry, something caught my eye and I thought it was spiders or something going across. It's not, it's fluff blowing gently in the breeze, which I can tell you is gorgeous down here because it's currently 32 degrees outside, and in here, well, it's not 32 degrees, it's probably 20 something, but it feels like an absolute welcome relief. A day for drinking coffee? Yeah, coffee and cold drinks without a doubt. So, let me tell you a little bit about Gramos. So, not been here long, although their first rating they've got is at last a decent coffee shop in King's Cross. Well, we're going to go and prove that, I'm hoping. Now, I can tell you the service is absolutely phenomenal. So I was there, I was just taking some shots inside, which you've obviously seen already. And then when I was doing that and putting all my stuff away and all the rest of it, the guy then offered me just a taster of the filter coffee, which is a Brazilian coffee, and oh my word. So normally I don't go for filter coffee because I just have a black Americano, so that's a sort of espresso. But the filter coffee, and it was Brazilian, was absolutely amazing. In fact, it was so nice that I had to save for the sample that he actually gave me. So if I come back down here, I'm certainly going to be savouring that one then. So there you go. So what we got today, we've got black Americano as normal, and we've got the chocolate chip cookie as well. So with the chocolate chip cookie, we'll have a taste of that in a couple of ticks as well. Lovely little place and well worth giving a go to. Now, they've also got one of these mini pret-a-manger, petite pret they call it down here, plus they've got other coffee places. I would hopefully, and if the coffee is right, I'm hopefully going to suggest come and see out this place, because this place does need the support. And if you're coming through King's Cross St Pancras station, and let's face it, if you're going out on the Eurostar, you'll come through here, or if you're coming through on the tube and you're trading and you're changing trains, definitely well worth doing. Also, the great thing is they've got a seating area not only inside, a little bit of seating on benches and on shelves, but outside they've got about 4 tables out here as well, which is also really good. So there you go. Right, should we go for the coffee? Yeah, why not? We're nearly 3 minutes in, that's the purpose of it. So we've got it in the paper cup. Well, can't say, don't expect anything different there. Now, the smell.
Customer information.
Just try. Right, here we go.
Please take care
You can
when
see
using
this
the
is going to happen.
escalators and hold on
There you
to
go.
the
Hold on.
handrail.
Apparently, if you've got buggies, do use the lifts.
Traveling with a buggy
See, told
or
you.
luggage, please use the lifts where available.
Right, I can see we're going to have to do the review between announcements. Okay, so so the smell, which is actually good because it's giving me a bit of time to think about the smell. The smell has a really, really deep wood to it. But you know a wood that's been varnished, and that sort of varnish smell that's on it. Not quite a creosote, but a sort of just a sort of polished varnish on it, which is nice. Now, these are Ethiopian blend.
Please
This is
take care when
Ethiopian
using the
beans.
escalators and hold on to the handrail.
Do you think she's doing this on
If you are
purpose?
traveling with a
I think
buggy
so.
or with luggage, please use the lifts where available.
If it comes on again, it is definitely done on purpose, which is quite funny. So, right, okay. So let's go for this then. Let's go for so aroma. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5 because that's quite a novel aroma. That's really quite nice. So let's go for the acidity and the sweetness on this. And I'm hoping I'll let it cool down long enough because the last coffee I tasted it far too quick and almost burnt my mouth. No chance then of trying the acidity and the sweetness on that one when you've got no taste buds because you've burnt them all off. Right. Once again, hope you're enjoying the ceiling and the pillar behind me. We will switch it around in just a second, but I'm also conscious of the fact there was a London Transport official sitting in there on the window behind me. So if anyone's going to stop me, they will. Right, okay, let's give the acidity a go. Yeah, that's just about all right, actually, temperature-wise. Right, acidity. That's an interesting one. Let's go for it again. Now, acidity is really interesting because with the acidity, that's quite interesting, because I thought to start with it was going to completely disappear, and that was it, and it was going to be a weak and wussy one, but it's not. It's one of those acidities that does grab your tongue quite nicely and then come bouncing back, but not in a horrible way. I'm going to give that a 4, because that's really nice. And there's an element of sweetness there. You can almost get some of the sweetness from the beans as well. Let's just go for that again. There's always the bit that takes a bit, because you're just sort of summarising and just getting your tongue, literally getting your tongue around the coffee. Yeah, I like that. And the sweetness I'm going to give a 4 to as well. So this is doing all right, actually. This is getting a 12 so far out of 15. We're going to go next for the body of it. And for that, what we're going to do is, let me just give you a quick demonstration. I love doing this. Give a quick swirl and see what it's like. Right, so you can see the swirl going around there. I could do with slightly better body on that one, I must admit. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not. I've seen stronger bodies on it, so that's going to get a 3 as far as that body is concerned. So that's a 3 on that for the actual body, so that puts us on 15. The finish is the last bit, and how it goes. Right, let's have a. That's really nice. I like that. It's not a perfect 5. But I tell you what, I'm going to give that a 9. A 9? Hello. I'm going to give a 9 out of 5. Cool. That would be some coffee. I'm going to give that a 4. So that gives us 12, 15, 19. 19 for a coffee at King's Cross. Do you know what? I'm really, really pleased, because it's a lovely little coffee shop. The guy in there is fantastic. So I'm really pleased that the coffee has landed out to that. So a 19 for a coffee is really good. I always say if it's 20 and above, there we go.
Report any unattended item or suspicious behaviour to a member of staff or a police officer.
I'm going to get done for suspicious behaviour because I'm talking to myself. Story of my life. So a 19 out of 25 for a coffee, especially in a station or out of a little kiosky place or anything else like that, is pretty damn good. And actually, do you know what? I'm going to recommend, if you're at King's Cross Station, get here to Gramos. Gramos Coffee. It's right by the underground station at King's Cross that takes you down to the Northern Line of Piccadilly. So it takes you down to that, and it's well worth coming here for a coffee. So come and search that out. So thank you very much. Now, speaking of kiosks, now one of the places that we did do and we reviewed coffee at was on the banks of the Thames at the Albert Embankment, which is over the river from the House of Commons. So I'm going to put that coffee tasting up in the top right hand corner for you, because that is not only a good coffee, but amazing views there as well. So a bit of everything there. And if you want to support the channel, you know where we are. There's a bit here which is a buy me a coffee at the end. If you click on the QR code, and you can donate, buy us a coffee, and we'll give you a shout out whilst we're doing the coffees as well. So thank you very much for that. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that video of Albert Embankment and a coffee from oh God, what was it called? I can't remember what it was called. Two Shackles, 2 pounds, something like that. So I shall leave you with that. Anyway, she's back with the escalators. They're doing that on purpose. Can you get a feel? You'll be able to recite the words, aren't you? Anyway, coffee. Done. Let's go. Oh, I almost forgot a cookie. Oh, wow. Chocolate chip cookie. Really nice. Yeah. Worth stopping for the chocolate cookie as well. Falls apart. Really sweet. Gorgeous. And the chocolate bits are melting in my fingers. So that's how good the chocolate is. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Bye. Oh, cool. I'm going to have more.